In this video, what I want to do is I want to address a problem in HP tuners, and it is the problem of actually getting the wideband sensor, doesn't matter whether it's AEM or what brand it is, into HP tuners to actually read properly. One of the common problems when getting these in, and this is, I think, particularly because I didn't have it with the later versions, the MPVI4. There seems to be a bit of an issue with the interface, and what I'm finding is if we look at the screen here, we are reading 8.0 whatever AFR, and that's been kind of common. Now I haven't started the track. I'm going to start it up. I have the wideband sensor hooked into the exhaust, sitting in here ready to go. So I'll fire the truck up. And if we take a look, it's running pretty rich for the cold start, which is pretty normal. 11 nines, and it's going to get leaner as it warms. But if we look at the screen here, the input is still at 8. Now, the problem that I have discovered with this is if I go into my Bluetooth settings and turn that off, and then I go back in, and I'm going to just restart this. So we'll disconnect from the vehicle. So after disconnecting it, doing nothing else, letting it idle and run and everything, it's been about a minute of just doing that with the Bluetooth off. The interface has stopped trying to connect through Bluetooth, and it is connected via the actual hard cable. It has come to reading properly here. So as far as that connection, I farted around, messed around a whole bunch just trying to get this to connect properly, and yeah, it was just a bit of a headache to get it going. But I guess what I should do is I should show you how to add a channel for the wideband, and I'll just go over that really quick with you. Okay, what I've had to do is I basically have stopped scanning, and I've turned the vehicle off. It's still saying it's connected, but it's not. And what you have to do, I'll just actually take this right here, right click on it, and I'm going to remove the channel. Now, what I want to do is add a channel, and you're going to need the ProLink with this. Now, the 4 comes with the ProLink software, but not the hardware, so you'll have to actually take and add that. And if we go into the ProLink stuff here, it shows, and I have it connected to the red wire in the ProLink. And each wideband sensor that you get would have an analog output for it that you can put in. So what you do is you take your analog output and you tie it right into the red wire from the ProLink. And then actually I'll show you that. Give me a sec. Okay, here's my my dongle, HP tuner dongle, into the OBD2 port. This port on it goes to the ECU, and this port is for your ProLink, as you can see. So this has 2 wires for it. One wire, the red wire, I have into my analog from my wideband. And then you have another one here. In this case, I have it set up so I can feed anything in. If I decide for diagnosing, I put the same plug on these, I can plug it in and test the blue one. But this, you know, I use for fuel pressure or whatever else we want to data log. So let's go back to the laptop screen here. And what I want to do is add this channel. So I'm adding to the red. So we'll just double click that, close this screen, and you see it is put in over here on this side. And if I right click on it, I can transform it. And what I'm going to do is I am going to go into my air fuel ratio, and I'm going to pick the one that I have. And so now it is set up to be in there and to read. So I'm going to reconnect to the vehicle, so it's going to bing away. I'm connecting, and I'm going to scan. And if we start the vehicle, right away we have our correct reading here. And again, it is working properly. I'm not going to get into the rest of how to tune, but that's how we get this going from 8 to 13. Having HP tuners is one of the key tools in tuning certain platforms. There are other ways of tuning, but this is really a reliable setup. Now, putting the wideband in is another tool that is added to this, like having a dyno and so on, and it's key to be able to actually accurately tune your vehicle. If you have any other questions or comments or suggestions with this wideband setup, or if you like a different wideband sensor better, let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Hope this helped. Have a great day.